$2,199 for the 55-inch and $2,799 for the 65-inch. The Samsung S95b delivers a QD OLED-like combination of brightness, color depth, and accuracy. So if after watching this video you decide to buy this TV, I believe you'll adore it for a very long time. This is it, Samsung S95b full review. Is it worth the hype? Should you buy? The S95b's hybrid architecture produces extraordinarily rich, indelible color possibly, and is easily the brightest OLED created with technology known as QD OLED. Samsung Electronics finally has an OLED TV with OLED pixels and quantum dots color.
Yay!
The Samsung S95b also features Dolby Atmos sound system, but with the exception of Dolby Vision, which Samsung does not support. But the S95b has exciting movie and gaming features you might find interesting. Come on this journey with us, let's find out more. Design and display. The Samsung S95b has a breathtakingly thin panel with narrow bezels visible from the front view containing 2 USB ports, an optical port, cable coaxial, Ethernet, and 4 HDMI connections, all of which enable 4K at 120Hz frames per second. Additionally, there is eARC on HDMI 3, VRR, variable refresh rate, with support for AMD and NVIDIA FreeSync, and Auto Low Latency Mode, ALLM, for gaming console connections. The S95b is an attractively thin TV from an aesthetic standpoint, with a thin panel. Comparing the S95b to the LG G2, its depth is 39.9mm and 24.3mm respectively. But ultimately, the S95b is packing the processor, speakers, and connectors, giving it the 39.9mm depth. The remotes for the TV are two, one regular remote and a slim one, both environmentally friendly smart version remotes that can be charged with a USB-C cord or by solar charger on the back of the remote, expelling the use of batteries. Most times, Samsung televisions usually have an option for you to check the battery life of the remote at any given time. But quite unfortunately, it is the opposite for the S95b, as there is no provision for checking the smart remote's current battery life in the settings. However, the remote provides shortcuts, voice control access, and buttons for activating certain apps like Disney Plus and Netflix.
Awesome!
Features. Aside from the remote, one other feature the S95b supports is the SmartThings app, which tends to merge with services like Ring, Nanoleaf, Arlo, and Philips Hue. With the SmartThings app on your TV, you have the chance to recover stored backup files from your old or other Samsung TV, provided you have an account with the stored backup data. The multi-view feature, obviously like its name, allows you to view 2 different screens simultaneously, while the voice assistants are supported by Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Samsung's Bixby, and Google Duo. You would be required to have a webcam to connect to the TV for the voice assistants to work. The S95b has average HDR support, plus HLG, HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and Filmmaker mode, but not Dolby Vision as mentioned earlier in the video. The S95b runs on Samsung's Tizen software platform, which has also received a boost that provides smart feature functionality and supports almost every high-quality app you would want to use for your Samsung S95b.
Let's go.
Gaming has also been made easy and fun. The fact that you play your games without a gaming console, just your TV and controller makes it even better. Let's find out more on the gaming advantages of the Samsung S95b shortly. Audio. Given how very thin the Samsung S95b's total body unit is, the audio quality is fantastic. The sounds are clear and crisp, with great dialogue and bass quality. The object tracking sound system alongside Dolby Atmos performs an effective job of making specific sound effects appear clear both on and beyond the screen. The powered output is 400 watts, making your everyday TV watching audio relative. For instance, dialogue scenes in a film like Moon Knight and the Matrix resolution are not restrained, providing better sound details and bass definitions for the fight scenes. Picture quality. The Samsung S95b's picture quality is exceptional. One of the main take-homes is the S95b's brightness, which is quite impressive compared to other OLED TVs out there, and the color brightness really captures you when you watch this TV. With the S95b, white brightness reaches approximately 1200 nits in HDR or 500 nits in SDR. The color created by QD OLED is incredibly vibrant and delightful and produces clean contrast, blacks, and pixel levels marching to its brightness. The S95b looks fantastic with finer details and beautiful images. So stream all your favorites on Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO Max in SDR or 4K HDR content. Gaming. The recently released Samsung Gaming Hub supports game streaming services like Xbox Cloud Gaming, Google Stadia, Twitch, Udomic, NVIDIA GeForce Now, and Xbox Game Pass. Services make it unnecessary to use a console or computer to enjoy your gaming sessions on the S95b, as well as other gaming content available for console and PC players to enjoy. The ultra-wide game view feature for PC converts the aspect ratio from 16:9 to widescreen 21:9 or 32:9 for display. For even more responsive gaming without lagging for suitable games up to 4K/120Hz, you can enjoy your games with nothing more than the S95b TV and a compatible wireless controller.
Wow!
The Samsung S95b is the first of its kind, and maybe you don't want to take that risk. In all, the Samsung S95b OLED is a great television. If you are still a little hesitant about it, go on and check out Samsung 2022 OLED TV, absolutely worth the hype. Review and first test, and you might actually want to have it. But just like every smart gadget, the S95b could use some more improvement in certain areas, if Samsung wants to go a long way with their smart TVs.